Test, test. Testing, testing. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay.
Nope. Testing 1, 2.
All working?
Testing 1, 2.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day to be together. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Annapolis. My name is Cindy Atlee, and I'll be your worship leader for today. At UUCA, we come together in beloved community to make meaning of our lives and our world in this relational space of connection, compassion, and love. We come together to draw on the wisdom and beauty of the many spiritual and humanistic traditions that can light our ways. We come together to seek justice, mercy, and grace for ourselves, for one another, and for those who need us most. And today we come together especially to celebrate the comings, the goings, and the milestones that have shaped our life together in the past year. Let us celebrate, remember, and honor them all while we recenter our love and community as a shared heartbeat for us all. Whether you're here with us today in our sanctuary or joining us by Zoom, we welcome you. If this is your first time here, or if you just feel new, we are glad that you're with us today. If you are visiting via Zoom, please enter your name in the chat so we can acknowledge your presence. When you entered the sanctuary this morning, you were handed a connection card, and those online have a link in the chat. If you didn't receive a card here in the sanctuary, you can raise your hand and the ushers will bring you one. Please fill out the connection card each time you attend worship, as it offers an important way for you to stay in touch with us and us with you. It also includes a different reflection question every week tied to the sermon theme, which you can reference throughout the service. And now let us turn our hearts and minds to worship. Aliana, would you like to come up and light the chalice for us? Thank you. We begin today's service by lighting our chalice with these words from Richard S. Gilbert. We meet on holy ground. We meet on holy ground, brought into being as life encounters life, as personal histories merge into the community story, as we take on the pride and pain of our companions, as separate selves become community. How desperate is our need for one another, our silent beckoning to our neighbors, our invitations to share life and death together, our welcome into the lives of those we meet, and their welcome into our own. May our souls capture this treasured time. May our spirits celebrate our meeting in this time and in this space, for we meet on holy ground.
Today, we remember the significant seasons of our collective lives over this past year. The stories of our sacramental moments call us to share our laughter and tears with one another. So we tell of families welcoming new children, of children growing into youth, and youth into adults. We live again love stories that found fulfillment in marriage, and feel again grief when a member of our congregation dies. We tell the stories of our lives to hold up the mystery and the miracles of those moments, these moments. Together, we live this story. Together, we recognize the vast moments of our collective lives. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time for every matter under the heavens.
We begin by recognizing those who have joined us in membership. 50 new people have joined us since our Wheel of Life service last year. I know it is a wonderful celebration, and we are thankful for the energy, excitement, gifts, talents, joys, and sorrows each new member brings to us. Their names are on this screen, and we dedicate this reading of Wild Geese to them. You do not have to be good.
You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting.
You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves.
Tell me about despair.
Yours.
And I will tell you mine.
Meanwhile, the world goes on.
Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes.
Over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers.
Meanwhile, the wild geese high in the clean blue air are heading home again.
Whoever you are,
no matter how lonely,
the world offers itself to your imagination.
calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things.
And now please stand in body or in spirit to recite our covenant. Excuse me, please rise in body and spirit to participate in this responsive exercise.
15 of our 50 new members have joined since our September in-gathering service. If you're a new member who has not yet introduced yourself in front of the congregation, I invite you to come up and share your name in the chalice mic. After you share your name, please come down to the front steps. The ministers will help you. And we are going to do a litany of welcome for you. So you can come forward and come up the ramp.
It's like the rumbling of a stampede.
Hello, I'm Tung Lee.
Hi, I'm Michael Matan.
Hi, Robin Gilliam.
Good morning, Ruth Davis.
Hi, Maddie Spector. Hello, I'm Paige Evans.
Hi, Jeff Evans.
Hello, I'm Deborah McGee.
Hi, I'm Judy Newman.
Hi, I'm Christy Hanaho.
Hi, I'm Mike Hanaho.
I'm Darlene Flame, Mike's mother-in-law.
Hi, I'm Annie Hahn, and this is Meadow Hahn.
I am Dean Marlin.
Morning, I'm Joseph Rothschild.
Good morning, I'm Bill Bennett.
Good morning, my name is Michael Taylor.
And I'm Cecile Taylor.
Hi, I'm Una Page.
Thank you. And I'm going to invite the new members to take a step down to a little bit just make. Yep.
Thank you. Let's give them a hand. Give them a hand. Oh, one more.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom. I'm Fish Stark.
Welcome. Today, we formally welcome you, new members, into the covenant and love and service that binds us together. New members, will you join us in our covenant to dwell together in peace, to seek fuller truths and love, and to help one another? Your response is, I will. Congregation of UUCA, as we welcome these new members, do you affirm your commitment to the covenant of love and service that binds us all together? Your response is, we do.
We do.
Thank you. UUCA, will you strive with these new members to dwell in peace, to support their search for fuller truths in love, and to offer them your aid and affirmation? Your response is, we will.
We will.
And when we falter or fail, and we will, in our covenant, and we will seek forgiveness. We know the love that binds us is large enough to hold our failures and our differences. New members, your presence adds significantly to our love, and we welcome you. Let's give them a hand once again. Awesome.
New members, you can return to your seats.
Let us recite our covenant together.
Yes.
Love
is the spirit of our people, and service is our call. To build the beloved community, to seek fuller truths in love, to dwell together in peace, to offer aid and affirmation, and to live for one another. This is our covenant.
And now let us greet our neighbor and welcome our new members to our community.
Yes.
This year, we have had 6 youth who have come of age. V, Sean Manuel, Mai Riley, Natalie, Ray, and Corinne. We welcome them into this new stage of life with our faith, hope, and love that they will continue to grow and have the courage and faith to face all the possibilities ahead of them.
The future. They want me to be prepared for the future that is near, but the truth is I'm scared because mine is unclear. Now I lay here in my bed, my worries slowly eating me. So many questions in my head about how my future will be. Will my dreams come true? Will I find a house to call my own? Will I find someone to turn to? Or will I be forever alone? These questions I ponder, and so many more. Yet still, my heart grows fonder to the mystery my future has in store. We just stretched our legs, so let us sit now in body or spirit and join with the choir as they stand to sing our hymn number 1051. The words will be on the screen.
This year, we had 9 youth who have made passage into adulthood. Elena, Emily, Jackson, Owen, Sam, Aristotle, Nev, Jacob, and Wesley. We welcome them to this stage of life with our faith, hope, and love, and wish that they will navigate the darkness so that they may see the stars.
Transitions can be exciting, challenging, and even a little fun. We do not celebrate and hold sacred enough the enormous passage from childhood into adulthood. Mostly we hear, you could drive now, or you could have a drink now, but not together. But becoming an adult means more than that. As Scripture points out, we are putting away the childish things. This is not about letting go of the fun and the bliss of youth. Rather, it is asking that we embrace and engage the responsibility of our thoughts, words, and deeds. This is what it means, at least hopefully some of the time, more often, to be grown up. Being accountable for your life. We share this reading in honor of your transition into adulthood. First Lesson by Philip Booth. Lie back, daughter. Let your hand be tipped. Lie back, daughter. Let your head be tipped back in the cup of my hand. Gently, and I will hold you. Spread your arms wide, lie out on the gulf, and look high at the gulls. A dead man's float is face down. You will dive and swim soon enough where the tide water ebbs to the sea. Daughter, believe me, when you tire on the long thrash to your island, lie up and survive. As you float now, where I held you and let go, remember when fear cramps your heart, what I told you. Lie gently and wide to the light year stars. Lie back and the sea will hold you. This music is also dedicated in your honor.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceases gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing. I'll be homeward bound
Today we are celebrating a special sacrament, a gender renaming ceremony, and I invite Sophia to come up. Let's do that again. We are called by the principles of our faith to embrace and affirm the inherent worth and dignity of all people. Some of us affirm quite simply that we are made in the image of God. Others of us would say we are reflections of the awesome beauty and mystery of the earth and universe. However we may personally articulate where that worth and dignity comes from, it is central to who we are as Unitarian Universalists. We take it seriously and hopefully with a great deal of enjoyment. It is one of the reasons why our faith has long affirmed the inherent worth of transgender people. Today, we are creating the sacred space that allows Sophia to live her true identity fully in our community. Sophia, we know that this has been a journey for you, a long one of your whole life. As someone who has desired for decades to live outwardly as you know your true identity to be, a woman, a journey made longer by being kept in ignorance, by harmful theologies, and by people and systems that wanted to keep you small. In the Jewish tradition, we recognize the power of release as represented through ritual. During the high holiday season, we release our sins by burning them so that we may enter into a new year with a sense of new beginning. Sophia has written her former name, and she will release it into the fire of our chalice. Change often brings complicated emotions along with it. Feelings of loss and hope, excitement and fear, joy and sorrow. Sophia, you've written this name that represents your life until your change. But I invite you to take a few deep breaths and really experience this moment, this sacramental moment. I invite you to tell your former name anything else you'd like to share before you release it. You might even want to say thank you to your former name for joining you in your journey to this moment. You might want to acknowledge things that no longer serve you. We will stand with you in silent witness as you say goodbye. It is an honor to be with you today, and I ask, what is your true name?
Sophia Anna Ingrid Blom.
Sophia Anna Ingrid Bloom. Would you share the true meaning of this name to you? Oh, into the mic.
A long time ago, my mother once told me that if I'd been born a girl, she would name me Sophia. And it was like 30 years ago.
Oh, hold on.
It's muted.
All right, let's try it again. All right. My mother once told me a long time ago, about 30 years ago maybe, that if I were born a girl, she would name me Sophia. And it was a long time ago. I remember that yesterday. I do remember that I thought, maybe I would be happier that way. I've been named Sophia. And I took that name, put it back of my head, in my brain as a core memory. And now, last year, or 2 years ago, when I was finally ready to accept myself, I never once thought about what my first name was, because it was always there. I was always Sophia. And how about my middle names and last name? Well, the greatest woman I have known was my maternal grandmother. Her name was Anna Ingrid Walborg Blom, and to me, she was my safe harbor in the stormy childhood. The person I could lean on, always trust, to give me unconditional love. And while she passed away about 29 years ago, I still believe she was the only person who hung the moon and all the stars in the sky. And to me, there's no greater honor and privilege than taking her name as my own. And that's for the true meaning of my names. Sophia, always been, and now I can carry my grandmother's name with me for the rest of my life.
This name now symbolizes all that you truly are and are becoming. I see you and I recognize you as Sophia Anna Ingrid Blum. Today is an opportunity to act as a religious witness, to put our beliefs into action as we welcome all of who Sophia is to this community. And so, beloved congregation, I ask you, will you do all you can to welcome Sophia into our congregation? Will you support her and each other into living into our own true selves and into beloved community? If so, answer, we will. We will. Sophia, as a symbol of our welcome and our love, we present to you a name tag with your pronouns included. And reaffirm your place of belonging here amongst us. I imbue it with our blessings. Please join me in this prayer of blessing and gratitude. God of infinite love and infinite diversity, we give thanks for the resilient spirit that brought Sophia to this day. May that brave spirit continue strong all the days of her life. Bless her and keep her safe from harm. We give thanks for the ever-renewing spirit of love that opens us all to new understandings, to new possibilities. We give thanks for the grace that enables us to be uncomfortable and to grow together and still to be loved. We give thanks for the inner spark in all of us that nudges us to live with more integrity, showing the truth of our lives. Amen. So we want to congratulate the one couple, Harley and Leah Flack. Do you want to stand so we could recognize you? Woo! They're our newlyweds. Don't mess with them. I wish you all great joy and happiness, not just in your first year of marriage, but hopefully for the 50th or more to follow. And in fact, if you want some advice about how to get to 50 years of marriage, Don and Patty just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. But in case you need something that you can Google, I share with you Leah Furness's poem, The Longlyweds Know. The Longlyweds know that it isn't about the golden anniversary at all, but about all the unremarkable years that Hallmark doesn't even make a card for. It's about the second anniversary when they were surprised to find that they cared more for each other than last year. And the fourth, when the kids had chicken pox and she threw her shoe at him for no real reason. And the sixth, when he accidentally got drunk on the way home from work because being a husband and a father is so damn hard. It's about the 11th and 12th and 13th years when they discovered that they could survive crises. And the 22nd anniversary when they looked at each other across the empty nest and found it is good. It's about the 37th year when she finally decided she could never change him. And the 38th when he decided a little change wasn't that bad. It's about the 46th anniversary when they both bought cards and forgot to give them to each other. But most of all, it's about the end of the 49th year when they discovered you don't have to be old to have your 50th anniversary. This music is dedicated to you. We recognize those who have formally departed our congregation. We recognize that a number of people have left our membership as life has called them in different directions. Some have packed up their lives or moved to other states. Some have discovered new purpose or spiritual call or new relationships that fed their spirits. While these shifts hold discovery and joy, they also require courage. I offer this reading in their honor to remind us and them that we are always saying goodbye, and even when we are far from home, we are still held by love. Beyond Borders by Rick Hoyt. Go forth, because we are always going forth from somewhere, going forth from our homes, our childhoods, going from our cities and countries, going from innocence to experience to enlightenment, going into mystery and questions, going into the desert, getting to the other side. Go forth. Leave behind the comfort and community of one place, head into the anxiety and loneliness of another. Carry with you love and laughter of this place, and let it light your way, carry you with the wisdom you learned and the good memories. May they give you strength for your journey. And when you have been away long enough, far enough, done what you've set off to do, been there so long that place too starts to feel like home, come back. Come back to the one, universal, everywhere and every when and everyone inclusive home, this beloved community of all creation that you can never really leave. We dedicate this music to you.
Recognition of members who have passed. This year, we had 4 members in our congregation who died. Craig Weems, Joanne Wakowiak, Karen Muir, Robert Slauson, we honor them with this reading by Mary Oliver, When Death Comes. When death comes, like the hungry bear in autumn, when death comes and takes all the bright coins from his purse to buy me, and snaps the purse shut. When death comes like measles pox. When death comes like an iceberg between the shoulder blades. I want to step through the door full of curiosity, wondering, what is it going to be like, that cottage of darkness? And therefore I look upon everything as a brotherhood and a sisterhood. And I look upon time as no more than an idea. And I consider eternity another possibility. And I think of each life as a flower, as common, as a field daisy, and as singular. And each name a comfortable music in the mouth, tending as music does toward silence. And each body a lion of courage, and something precious to the earth. When it's over, I want to say all my life I was a bride married to amazement. I was the bridegroom taking the world into my arms. When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I've made my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing and frightened or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Please join me in a held moment of silence. May it be so.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Schrank. I'm the membership coordinator here at UUCA. And I really see the service today as a celebration of our community. Throughout a year, throughout many years, there's all of these ups and downs. There are happy moments, there are sad moments, but we share them together. And I think that's really a powerful thing. And so I'm so grateful for all of you for being here and sharing these milestones with us. Now is the time in our service where we fill out our connection cards. For those of you who are new or visiting, the connection card you should have gotten when you came in. I know we ran out, but I did make some more copies. So if you didn't get a copy of a connection card and you would like one, you can raise your hand and our ushers will bring you one. There's one person here. And if you're online, there's a link in the chat that you can use to access the connection card. This is a way that we can connect with you. It's a way for the ministers and staff to check in with our congregation. So please let us know how you're doing. If you're visiting us today, there's a little section for visitors. You can fill out your contact information, and that will get you connected with me so I can give you more information about our community. Also, if you're brand new, you get a little welcome gift when you fill out your connection card. And then on the back, there's a section to engage in our community, some upcoming classes and activities. So if you check any of those boxes, we'll give you follow-up information. There's also a reflection question. And our reflection question today is, what milestone from 2023 do you want to lift up? So if you'd like to share that, you may share that on your connection card. Now is the time in our service where we come forward to light candles for reflection and remembrance, so feel free to come forward.
Now is the time in our service when we share our own wealth and gratitude with the church and with the organizations that do important work in our community. The Share the Plate recipient for January is the Minister's Emergency Fund. This fund provides food, gas, utility payments, and other emergency needs from members and people in the community. Your support helps take care of this monthly expenses when people lose a source of income or their jobs. Please be generous. Of course, you can also pay your pledge and help support our church at this time using the QR codes, the link in the chat on Zoom, or simply put your offering in the basket along with your connection card. If you're using a check, be sure to designate on the memo line of your check whether your donation is for your pledge or for your share of the plate. Thank you, and please give generously.
Tell me where
Thank you so much, choir, for the beautiful music today. I hope you're inspired by how we hold each other, celebrate, and make meaning to come back to this room shortly after the service ends today to be part of our Y'all In opening, helping us open a successful pledge drive. We're going to be launching our pledge drive in which members make financial commitments to support our operating budget in March. And that doesn't magically happen. We don't have little church elves that go around and do it. In fact, we do it together. And I want to share when we moved back to having an annual appeal of fundraising time, partly we did it because we wanted to do something all together. We wanted a time where we thought about our commitments, where we celebrated all together, where we heard from each other, and really made the work of the church our work. So we invite you to come after and learn about the different opportunities. Perhaps, unlike me, you're really great at thank you notes. Perhaps you're really good at setting up a dessert tray. Perhaps you're good at talking to people about why you love this congregation. Perhaps you're really good with Google Forms. Whatever is your talent, we found a way to have you be part of our team last year. Last year we had 60 volunteers. And do you know what else we had? A really great time. So I hope you come. I baked fresh croissants, 2 trays worth. And I brought nice spicy salami and cheese, and I'm not the only one bringing in things. So come, hang out, learn more about what we have planned, because we really want this to be a time of opening the doors to new relationships in our community. And before I invite, there's a typical order in which you do things, so before you say please, you often say thank you, but I'll go please and then thank you. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone who contributed to our year-end appeal. We're still getting a few things in, so I don't have a final number for you yet, but it was a success. And one of the things I really want to note that was powerful is we had more smaller donations and less big chunk donations this year, and we still made it because more of us contributed. So I wanted to say thank you and thank us for helping have a successful appeal, which really helps close funding gaps that we have in our budget. So thank you. And in case you think we're only about ourselves, because surely we're not, we also care about those communities around us. The UU Legislative Ministry of Maryland, of which was sponsored by our congregation, is having its legislative kickoff event here on January 20th. It's a worship service led by someone you know, and then our legislative ministries will give you updates about the legislative season. There's a great keynote speaker. You'll really learn how we can make a difference at the State House, the laws that are passed there, the advocacy involved. And I'll tell you, we have made tremendous differences in marriage equality, death with dignity, criminal justice reform, environmental work, just to name a few. So imagine what we could do together this year. And also, drum roll, it's sneaking up fast, but we are moving to 2 services on January 21st. That's just in 2 Sundays. Okay, so there's a 9 a.m. service here that's in the sanctuary, and then an 11 a.m. service that's here in the sanctuary and on Zoom. Sorry, 11:15, don't listen to me. Read what's on the screen. Good paying attention, folks, though. Very nicely done. So 9 and 11:15. Thank you. I was going to be here anyway, but that could have been embarrassing. And next week, we're having a potluck. After our service, we're going to have one meal together. Laura's going to have some mixer questions. It's an opportunity to get to know some of the wonderful people that are sitting a few rows from you in deeper conversation. And Chef George is inviting us to bring comfort food. Oh, what is our comfort food? So I invite you to come next week with a comfort dish, and then to choose your preferred service the week after. And now let us extinguish our chalice. Will you rise in body or... Thank you for interweaving the story of your life with ours. Would you please greet your neighbors, those in a nearby seat or screen? Consider sharing something significant that occurred in your life this year. Happy New Year. Please greet your neighbor.